Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Janelle, and this week I'm sharing with you guys 5 DIYs that you can do with rocks for your toddlers. The other week I shared a really fun DIY of creating play food with rocks, and you guys loved that video so much that I thought I'd do another video with 5 other ways that you can use rocks to make craft and DIYs or activities for your toddlers. As mentioned in my previous video, doing these crafts with rocks is such a great idea because not only is it cost effective because you're not spending a lot of money, so you're not worried if your toddler loses the items, but you don't have to worry about bringing them in and out. And yes, you can bring your child's play food in and out. You could bring letters in and out. You could do so many different things, bring inside the house, but do you really want to do that and then worry about cleaning these items, wiping them down with Lysol and doing all that? Probably not. So this is just a really easy way to make outdoor activities for your toddlers and not worry about having to bring them in and out. First is a matching game, and I came up with this idea because Everly has this Love Every toy that she absolutely loves, and it's matching the correct animal to the right pouch on the activity board, and she's so obsessed with this. I'm like, why don't I make something similar but for outdoors? So I came up with the idea of doing ones around fruits and vegetables. I made ones like this. We have an apple, pineapple, and then going on with the corresponding color. You can leave one side empty and have it like a matching game, flipping it over, or you can double side the rocks like I did. So on the one side, I put the fruit or the vegetable, and then on the other side, I put the name. That is the same with the color. So I have the color name on one side, and then the color on the other. Next up is making your child's name on rocks. And this where it comes into play of, I wondered, why did I name my daughter Everly? And it has so many letters because there were so many rocks to do. Well, we have Everly on a bunch of rocks here. And what I love about this idea is it helps your child learn the letters that are within their name and then piecing them together. Another option, if you don't want to do your child's names, I also saw people putting different words. So you remember back in the day, people would have, I say back in the day, like I'm old. Well, I feel like I am old sometimes, but back in my day, when you were younger, people would have those little magnets on their fridge and it would have little words and you'd piece them together to make sentences. So you could do the same thing. Maybe you want to put the alphabet on and they could piece together words, or you want to put like syllables together and then they piece together different words that way as well. There's so many different variety of ways that you can do this rock activity with letters. Third is the really simple idea is doing a stacking rainbow. I love this because I've got some comments of people saying they're not artistic, they can't draw. And believe me, like I said before, I cannot draw and I did these DIYs. So believe me, if I can do it, you can do it. This rainbow activity is super easy. All you need is acrylic paint. So you don't even need to buy markers, or you could use spray paint if you wanted. And just get a bunch of different rocks that are from large to small that can stack on top of each other, and then paint each one a different color. Next is one I found on Pinterest, and I love this idea. It's something I'm probably going to do next, but it's creating little houses on rocks and then making a path, like a road all around it. And then you can use your child's cars or different toys and have them race around the track with little houses. You could even start drawing trees on some rocks. You could do the sun, the moon. You could do a wide variety of different items and basically create a little town out of rocks and keep this outdoors for your child to play with. Last up is this super cute caterpillar idea. I love this because you get complete freedom with what you want to create. You just do a bunch of different shapes, dots, lines, anything like that you want to create for your caterpillar, different pieces of the body. And then you create a head and your child will piece it together. And I even just thought of now, you could make the caterpillar and that could be also part of the town that we talked about last. I can include even more ideas for you guys down below if you want to check it out. There are some you can create line mazes. I've seen people draw ladybugs, bees, fairies, garden gnomes, all that, and you can put it into your little garden. Just let me know if you guys are going to try any of these DIYs, and make sure you go check out my previous video on how to make the diner food or play food idea for your child outside just using rocks and acrylic markers. I'll be sure to link the acrylic markers that I use in this project down below, as well as some other options if you want to look into that. I did buy ones that were fine point, but now I've been doing more and more projects with the acrylic markers and rocks. I do find that maybe a thicker marker would be better for some of these projects, just depending on how much you're coloring in. So take that into effect when you're looking at markers. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, as I'm back every week with more DIYs. And you can hit that notification bell that will give you alert when new videos come out so you can be the first to see them. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.